This is the superhero game that every other superhero game wishes it could be when it grows up. It took everything that was great about Arkham Asylum and injected it with enough steroids to kill a horse. Rocksteady looked at the first game and said, okay, that was cool, but what if we let you fly? And they created arguably the best open world traversal system ever made. You aren't just running around, you are gliding, diving, and grappling with a momentum that makes you feel physically powerful. You can dive bomb from a gargoyle, pull up at the last second to catch the wind, and soar across the entire map without ever touching the ground. It is the closest any of us will ever get to actually being Batman without needing $1 billion in dead parents. The stealth here is what they call predator encounters, and the name is accurate because you aren't hiding, you are hunting. You are stuck in a room with armed thugs, and instead of being afraid of their guns, you make them afraid of the dark. The game gives you a toolbox of gadgets that is just unfair. You could hang upside down from gargoyles, spray explosive gel on walls to blow them inward onto unsuspecting goons, use a jammer to disable their guns, or throw a batarang to knock them over. But the best part is the fear mechanic. You have this detective vision that lets you see their heart rates. At the start, they are calm, talking trash, but as you pick them off one by one, their heart rates spike. They start panicking, shooting at shadows, screaming at each other. You are literally Batman playing psychological warfare with criminals, and it is satisfying in a primal way. The combat is the free flow system, and it is still the gold standard for beat-em-ups. It isn't just button mashing, it is rhythm. You are bouncing between enemies like a pinball of justice, breaking arms and legs with a crunch that you can feel in your teeth. When you get a high combo going and you are countering 3 guys at once while throwing batarangs in the middle of a backflip, you enter a flow state that is pure gaming nirvana. It makes you feel like a martial arts god, and the sheer amount of content in this prison city is ridiculous. You have the main story, which is fantastic and has the best Joker performance ever by Mark Hamill, and then you have a million side quests involving almost every villain in Batman's rogue gallery. The Riddler trophies are back, and while there are way too many of them, like seriously, who has the time to hide 400 trophies? Solving the puzzles actually makes you feel smart. You have to use every single gadget you have in creative ways. You need to use the remote-controlled batarang to hit switches, the line launcher to create tightropes, and the cryptographic sequencer to hack terminals. It forces you to master your equipment. The boss fights are also a huge step up. The Mr. Freeze fight is legendary. You cannot use the same move on him twice. If you do a silent takedown, he freezes the gargoyles. If you attack through a grate, he freezes the floor. It forces you to adapt and use every stealth trick in the book. It is brilliant game design that tests your knowledge of the mechanics rather than your ability to spam a button. Arkham City is a masterpiece. It is dark, gritty, and atmospheric. The city itself feels like a character, a rotting, gothic nightmare that is fun to explore. It respects the source material while doing its own thing. It is one of the few games that lives up to the hype and exceeds it.
I'm sure it came from over there. Oh, one man down. It's looking like a rerun of last time.